I woke up from a deep sleep, only to find myself lying in a luxuriously decorated room, surrounded by a group of servants. Before I could figure out what was going on, the servants called out a name that felt both familiar and strange. It was then that I realized I had transmigrated into the vicious supporting female character in a novel. In the original story, I was married to a billionaire tycoon, yet I had always looked down on my husband for being born mute. Just at that moment, my husband came home and pulled out a divorce agreement. Unwilling to give up my extravagant lifestyle, I snatched the agreement, tore it into pieces, and even swallowed the scraps of paper. I solemnly swore that I would treat him well from then on. My husband was stunned by my sudden change of attitude. From that day on, I took the initiative to find ways to talk to him. Even though he could only respond by writing, I never grew the slightest bit impatient. Instead, I praised him for his beautiful handwriting. My husband was deeply pleased and rewarded me with a large sum of pocket money. I happily went out shopping, but the second I stepped out the door, I ran into the scheming female rival. She showed off her brand new luxury car right in front of me. Seeing how arrogant she was, I decided to buy a car of my own. I sent my husband a message to tell him about my plan. He was in the middle of a meeting at the time, and his phone kept ringing non-stop, making his subordinates think there was an urgent company crisis. Even so, my husband did not grow annoyed at all. Instead, he told me I could buy whatever I wanted. After work, my husband and his assistant waited for me at the gate, guessing what brand of luxury car I might have bought. But when they turned around, they found I had only bought a tiny, cute electric scooter. I proudly showed my husband the luminous watch gifted by the store. A faint smile tugged at the corner of his mouth. At the bidding banquet the next day, my husband, who almost never appeared in public, showed up for the very first time. The scheming rival knew he was there for me and mocked me out of pure jealousy. Too lazy to argue with her, I deleted her contact information right in front of her face. After that, I got ready to start my project presentation. But the moment I was about to speak, the scheming girl cut off the power switch and pushed me while everyone was in chaos. Luckily, my husband rushed over in time and caught me. I asked him how he found me so accurately in the dark. My husband pointed at my luminous watch and smiled knowingly. After the event ended smoothly, my husband and I headed home in his car. My colleague called to tell me that our project had secured an investment of $8 million. I joked excitedly that I would spin around and kowtow in front of the investor to thank them. Right then, my colleague told me the investor's name over the phone. It turned out the investor was none other than my husband. He typed on his phone, "Don't kowtow in the car." I smiled awkwardly, yet my heart was filled with gratitude for his support. I knew his inability to speak was caused by psychological issues. I then took his hand and wrote gently on his palm, promising that I would stay by his side and accompany him through every step of his treatment.